Morning guys, and welcome back to our channel. How have you been? How's been your week? Mine has been okay, I guess. So today's gonna be different because I'm on my own. Picky's not around. She couldn't come this weekend, so it's just gonna be me. You're just gonna hang with me today. And also you guys mentioned in the comments that you want to hear what happened to me, so today's gonna be a story time about why, I don't know why, but about how this nigga broke up with me. So yeah, stay tuned, and then I'll get into it very soon. I'm just gonna go grab something by the shops and then I'll get into it later. Hello, hi guys, we're now at Avondale shopping center. We've already done the buying. Oh, I say we because I'm sitting with my friend here. This is Tino. He's a personal trainer, my personal trainer, and he's allowing me to he's allowing me to cheat today, and the cheating is too much, guys. It's one of those days, ladies, you know what I mean. So I'm feeling I'm a bit under the weather, but I'll do this for you because I promised I'll do this for you guys. So anyway, I got myself chicken slice, 2 pizza. I'm sure you guys have seen me and Picky eat this before, so yeah. And I also got myself pizza. Please don't judge me, please don't judge me. It's pepperoni pizza, Picky's favorite. I see now why she likes it, because I've tasted it before and it's amazing. So I got my pizza from Pizza Slice, yeah. So anyway, to the order of the day. You guys wanted to know what happened to me, so let me tell you, let me let you in on the gist. So if you guys saw the vlog, Bundu Pop, you remember Bundu Pop, the Asian show? There was this guy there, there was some guy there I was with. Those who were observant, they saw him. But anyway, I shall not name him, but anyway, me and that guy are not together anymore. Please don't be humble next to me. I know you can hear what I'm saying, but don't say anything. But anyway, so weird, guys, shooting without Picky. This should never happen again. Picky gives me courage. But anyway, yeah. So what happened to this guy is I'd been dating this guy for a few months, right? And okay, how we met, I was with a certain friend of mine in town. And then she was like, no, accompany me, I need to go see this friend of mine, blah 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 blah, before I leave, because my friend wanted to leave the country. So she was like, let me see this friend of mine before I leave, so why don't you accompany me, then we can go see this friend of mine. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. So sorry, I was just touching my hair, I need to eat. So we went and we saw this friend. So there was this instant, you know, that thing, there was that thing, it was just there, it was instant. So so weird doing this with him, listening, so weird. Anyway, so this guy, there was like this instant electricity, chemistry. So we decided to like exchange numbers and stuff. So I thought, nah, he's not gonna call, he's not gonna what. Guys do that all the time. They're like, can I have your number? And then they just disappear. So the whole day the guy didn't text me or call me or do anything. And then that same night he DM'd me in my IG. And then that's when like we started talking. Then I was like, we moved on to the green app, to WhatsApp. Then we started talking from that day. Everything was perfect, you guys. Guy would text, call, do voice notes like throughout the whole day, every day. I think for like a whole month, guy would like do voice notes every single day. I know I would expect a good morning voice note, and voice notes throughout the day. He'd be like, hey, I'll be busy, but then I'll try to sneak in texts and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And I was like, I found him. I found the one, because it was just so perfect. It was just so perfect. So we talked and and then we decided to start dating. Yeah, so we started dating with Guy. And then it's so weird calling him Guy. Should give him a name. What should I call him? B. Really? This guy. Anyway, Guy. I should call him Boo Boo. Wow. Okay, anyway, so with this guy, so we were dating. Things were fine, things were perfect. He would visit me, he would come see me, he would take time off whatever he was doing, and then he would come see me, and then we would, you know. And then in late December, things started changing a bit. But you know, us girls, we make excuses all the time. We're like, no, maybe it's me who's just thinking too much because I've been through stuff like this before. So it's just me being me. So, well, I defended my person because I was like, no, you would never. I kept trying to believe, no, he's really busy. Otherwise, if he wasn't busy, he would actually text because he used to. So I kept defending him, and well, that's when stuff started going sideways. I remember we actually spent New Year's together, right? It was around December, right? Yeah, but then he only came to my house at 1 a.m. So I was like, oh, okay. He was like, I'll be there. I'm just with some friends. I'm like, oh, cool. Then I remember this incident before, like, Christmas. I think it was Christmas, yeah. Because I wasn't in Harare on Christmas. If you guys remember, me and Piki were in Chinoi. We were going to visit my mom. So I saw pictures on his IG, right? He was at this place that we had spoken about, but he didn't tell me, because he always used to communicate. He didn't tell me that day that he was going to that place. So I saw the pictures and I was like, okay. Then I kept quiet, and then that day I didn't ask. Then the next day, I don't know, we were having this conversation, and I was like, so how was this place? Then he was like, it was cool. I was with my cousins, what. Like, he treated it like it was normal that he didn't communicate. So I was like, why didn't you tell me that you're going there? He was like, I didn't think it mattered. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because we had spoken about going to that place together. And then he went without me. So I was just like, side eye. Anyway, fast forward to New Year's Eve. He came to my place. And then he left the next day. So that was the last time I saw him. On the 1st of January in the morning. That's the last time I saw him and went back home. Because this guy now, he used to live in a different country. And then, I don't know why I get guys like that all the time. I think I should see that as a red flag. This guy used to live in another country. And then he moved back to Zimbabwean. So he had just started a new job. So first days I understood, I was like, I know he's busy or whatever, right? But then he used to text, he used to call, he used to video call, everything. We used to talk all the time. He used to come see me at my place. So I thought everything was fine, everything was perfect. Little did I know. And then I started seeing changes. Then he stopped texting the way he used to text before. The good mornings stopped coming. The good nights, Mogai would just sleep. And then the next day I'll be like, oh, how come you just disappeared? Like, you just went offline. But then if he'd go offline like 9ish, right? And then he wouldn't text me back and or read the last text I sent him, because they were blue ticks. I would see him, because I sleep very late. I have serious insomnia, so I sleep very late. So then I would go into his chat. You know how it is, you're used to your person texting you, calling you all the time. I went into that text and I saw, nigga was online. It was 1 a.m. Nigga was online, but he didn't respond to my good night that I had sent at 8. I'm like, who's so important that you're talking to at 1, but you're not responding to my message? Anyway, I was like, cool. I didn't ask. I never asked, because I was like, that would be like borderline stalker girlfriend shit. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna ask. Let me just leave it. Maybe I'm being too controlling, type of thing. So I kept quiet. Then the calls became less and less and less. I was like, cool, how come you're not calling? Hey, I'll be busy. Hey, you don't understand. And then I remember this other day, he actually said to me, Piki was there that day. Piki was like, because my iPhone fell into a pot of water, so my speaker is acting some kind of way. So when I'm talking on the phone, I put my phone on loud so that I can hear properly. because if I put it on my ear I won't hear anything. So it was on loud that day, and then Pika was like, because nigga really said to me, so these days, because I had asked him why he wasn't calling me. I was like, what? Because I asked you why you're not calling me anymore, so I'm not supposed to ask. It's like, oh, cool, okay. But I'm not the type of person who doesn't ask stuff. I ask because I don't like carrying those things in my heart and in my head. If we're arguing that time, let's just argue and get it over with. Then we can move on with our lives in our relationship. Where's my phone? I can't find my phone, guys. Oh, okay, there it is. I'm so old. Anyway, because I'm trying to look for like chats, because I deleted the chats and everything. So I found the screenshots on Piki's chat that I had sent her the day everything went down. So, oh my god. So we kind of had this conversation, hey, like, because I won't remember it was too much. Then I was like to him, cool, how come you don't do what you used to do? How are people supposed to like stay in relationships if they don't try to fix things? What? And then he wasn't answering my messages. Then I'll text again. I'll be like, why are you ignoring me? Why are you not talking to me? You clearly have important people to talk to. Because I'll see him online, but he won't be talking to me. Then he literally said to me, stop what you're doing. I was like, stop what I'm doing. I was like, oh, okay, fine, cool. Then I let it go. That was a different incident. So when what finally happened was, he posted, there's this girl, right, that he usually like posted on his Instagram stories and on his WhatsApp stories as well. And then I would ask, who's this chick? Because when I got into the relationship with him, I knew this chick existed, but he always said, this is my best friend. I was like, oh, cool. But this girl is in that other country that he used to live in before. So I was like, okay, he's your friend. But she's your friend, okay. I didn't have a problem with that because she was there when I got there. So I was like, cool. And then this other day, it was a Saturday, I remember. It was a Saturday at night. I was actually sitting at home with my friends, and then he was there when it all went down. So anyway, he barely called me, remember? He was barely calling me. And then he posted a screenshot of a phone conversation that he had with that friend of his. And that phone call was like 35 minutes long. I don't want to lie to you guys. I was pissed. I was like, you can call this person for 35 minutes, but you can't lift the phone and call me for 2 minutes, but I'm supposed to be your girlfriend. I want to lie. I felt some type of way. And then I asked. I was like, oh, so you have time to call your friend for 35 minutes, but you don't have time to pick up the phone and call me. You tell me you're busy all the time, or you tell me you don't have data, right? That's when everything went down now. Then he was like, let me read to you exactly what he said, because I don't want to put any words into anyone's mouth. Then I was like, it's not the call that bothered me. It's not the fact that he called the girl that bothered me. It's the fact that he doesn't call me at all. But anyway, I think priorities are different. Then he was like, noted. He said noted. He didn't even defend himself. He didn't even try to fix things. He just said noted. Guys, I was like, you know when you know that something is over, but then you want to keep holding on. I think that's what I was doing at the time. Then I was like, that's all you're gonna say. And I was like, so you don't care anymore? He ignored. He didn't respond. He didn't say anything to me. And then I was like to him, you knew I was going to see that status. He didn't even bother blocking me. He knew I was going to see that status. But he didn't care, right? So I was like, you make 35-minute calls to other people, but I don't even get a minute. Don't I have feelings too? The fact that you're asking me, that you'd ask me, because I'd say to him, you disrespected me by posting that on your status. Then he was like, I didn't disrespect you. I was like, the fact that you're asking me, Kuti, when you disrespected me is a red flag to me. And you didn't even bother to look for me, because this was the next day. He didn't even bother to text me back after I said those things to him on the Saturday. So I was like, you didn't even bother to look for me. If you think I'm being naggy, ask any guy if what you did was okay. Then he was like, hey. Hi guys, so my battery went flat. That's why there's a change of environment, a change of scenery. I had to get home first so that I could, I forgot to charge the battery in the morning. I know, sorry. I'll never do that again. That has never happened. But yeah, anyway, where was I? I was like, so I said to the guy, I said you disrespected me, and then he was like, hey, how did I disrespect you? I was like, if you don't see anything wrong with what you posted on your status, then hey, there's nothing I can do, Akumana, because that was just wrong on every level. So I said to him, ask any guy if what you did is okay, but because it's not. That's when he was like, hey, let's end things. It's like, we're ending things because I called you out on something that you did that offended me. So already you're like, ngati because I called you out. So that's how things ended for us. And guess what? I was dumped 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. So it was hard for me. I was dumped on the 2nd of February, you guys. Why? So that's my story, you guys. I literally cried. I spent like, I think the first 2 days were the hardest. Piki had to work overtime. Like, she was in Chitungiza, I was here in my brain, and she was comforting me over the phone. It was so hard. I had to literally call this friend of mine, a therapist, and cry over the phone. Because I think I needed validation to check whether it was me or it was him, because he actually had the guts to say to me, hey, you had also done things to me, but I just didn't mention them. I was like, mention them. That's the point of being in a relationship. You tell the next person that, no, I don't like this, because we're 2 different people, right? And we're trying to come together to create something. So I can't be like you can't be like me. So if there's something that you don't like, why don't you come out and say it? I don't know, maybe he was just trying to save face because of what he had done. But yeah, anyway, I never got to find out what it is that I had done to him to cause him to act like that. But yeah, so that's how it ended, you guys. Imagine all that. Negro knew my family, like, he knew, well, my sisters, and then I knew his family, like his siblings, brothers, sisters, what and everything. So imagine now having to explain to everyone, like, we have already broken up, and then they ask you why, and then I have to tell this story. Guys, so now if they want to ask me, I'll just direct them to this video. I'll just direct them to this video, because I can't be telling this story again. But anyway, guys, that's what happened to me. And so as of the 2nd of February, I'm single. I don't know if I'm searching, but I'm single. But I'm single. So yeah, that's the story of how I got dumped. That's the story of how I got dumped before Valentine's Day, 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, and it hurt so much. I don't know whether I was trying to get out of buying me a present or, but yeah, that's what happened to me. And I was dumped over text, and I never saw the dude again. Imagine. So yeah, guys, that's my story. Comment below and tell me what you guys think, because you guys really wanted the story. So yeah, so anyway, it's cool. Thank you guys for hanging with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share our channel with everyone else. Bye. It's weird doing this without Piki, so forgive me, guys. Don't worry, next video should be there, so it will be back to normal. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Bye.